Mitrom and Bandhuvom, welcome to South Asia Maps, your education channel. This is your presenter Dr. J. Reddy. We are talking today about our playlist, that is 10 political divisions, 48 districts of British India's United Provinces, UP. That is Uttar Pradesh today, that uses the same acronym, United Provinces and UP, Uttar Pradesh. Faizabad division. This is the part 10 of the United Provinces series. This division contains 6 districts. This is the Ganga river. You can see PratapGarh Bela, north of which is SultanPur, which contains the Amethi, the important well-known political constituency of Lok Sabha. Then Ayodhya districts, that's also called Faizabad, Islamized name by the Islamic invaders. So then we have the BaraBanki district east of Lucknow. Then in the Saryu Par region we have Bahraich district and we have Gonda district. So Faizabad, Bahraich, Gonda, then Sultanpur, BaraBanki, PratapGarh. And excuse me for my allergies. So this is our United Provinces UP series of South Asia. This is the United Provinces UP series. So we already in the initial stage I am going to post these 11 presentations. This is part 10, Faizabad political division containing 10 districts. And the next part we will see all the 10 political divisions and the 48 districts of the fascinating United Provinces of British India. This is the heartland, this is the ancient land, this is the Sanatana Dharma's land, where Mahabharata and Ramayana played a very key role. This is the Ganga Maidan. This is the Gangetic plain of broader Indo-Gangetic plains, that is the starting from Karachi on Sindh Sagar Ocean, that is Arabian Sea, and Chittagong on the other side on Ganga Sagar Ocean, that is the Bay of Bengal. Modern times, this is the land of Nehrus, the prominent ruling dynasty in India, and Pandit Gobind Ballabh Pant, of course, Rajarsi Purushottam Das Tandon, a former Congress president and a resident of Prayag Tirtharaj, that is Allahabad. And I have posted the similar series on Bengal presidency, that is the 11 divisions, 61 districts. You can see in the appropriate playlist in our series YouTube channel. And also recently I also posted Himachal Pradesh series, round about 15 or so presentations. And why this is very, very important? Because at the time of partition of Bharat, there used to be round about 250 districts or so, very easy to remember, grouped in round about 50 divisions. I had this presentation posted. You can look in India districts and regions. Now, after post-partition independence, India has around about 750 districts as of 2022 or 23. And Pakistan, that is west of the Radcliffe line, it has 170 districts, and east of Bhagirathi or east side of the Radcliffe line, Bangladesh, Purbi Bengal has around about 18 or 20 districts. And together they come around about 1000 plus. So it's very difficult for the beginner to remember these districts. So it's very easy to remember if you club 4 or 5 districts in the political divisions. So divisions and districts and jillas. How this concept of the districts consolidation came is very easy. Mughal Islamic invaders rule, Islamic conquistadors, and later the Maratha resistance at Panipat, it collapsed. Then the British conquistador, after Plassey, they conquered much of India, and after Sepoy Mutiny, they started consolidating the entire region and divided into units called districts, called jillas. Grouped into districts, grouped into political divisions. 18, they appointed an important in the beginning, the map maker, geographer James Runnel, who was a contemporary of Warren Hastings, that is the first Governor General of Fort Williams, that is the Bengal region. And later it was consolidated when the British left. There used to be around about 250 districts or so with 50 divisions and so on. So if you are new to my education channel, Mitron Bandhum, I have posted many related and diverse topics and meticulously made videos. You can go and look at them. That is South Asia Maps J. Reddy, 361 videos as of 2023 April. Excuse me. And how the United Provinces was assembled here is very easy. This entire United Provinces ruled by the Marathas, most of the western part ruled by Marathas, and this is the ruled by the Afghan origin Rohilla Nawabs, and this is the Awadhi Nawabs, Ayodhya Nawabs, and Gurkhas from Nepal conquered this, and there used to be some hill Rajas of Garhwal and Kumaon, and other in the Purbiya Benares region there used to be a Narayani dynasty. All these regions were eventually conquered, consolidated by East India Company Bahadur round about 1857. The United Provinces of Agra, Awadh was formed. Later the name Agra and Awadh was dropped. United Provinces was retained, and after time the partition independence, United Provinces became Uttar Pradesh, but the acronym remained more or less the same. And this is how this happened. The 10 divisions here, I made it very easy for you to remember. If you are domiciled outside United Provinces, you take this is the Ganga River. South of Ganga River, almost there are 5. That is the Meerut, easy to remember, next to Delhi. Then the Agra, important historic city. Then Prayag, Tirtharaj, Allahabad, and sacred city of Benares. And South Jhansi Rani's area, Bundelkhand. 5 divisions here. 2 Nawabi divisions, Lucknow, current capital, and Faizabad. That is the other name for Ayodhya. And further east is the Gorakhpur. And we have the Bareilly division, that is the Rohilkhand, and the hilly region, Kumaon division. So the 10 divisions, 10 south of Ganga, remaining 10 north of Ganga, are the left bank of Ganga. So this region was ruled by the Nawab of Awadh. And what happened in 1801, when there was a aggressive British East India Company Governor General Richard Wellesley, he made a treaty with Sadat Ali Khan, at that time ruler. So he gave the lot of territory, Gorakhpur territory, Allahabad territory, then he gave the Bareilly territory. Essentially 2 divisions remained. That's the Lucknow division, Faizabad division. The princely state remained a landlocked, essentially all the sites controlled by the British East India Company Bahadur's territory, in the north Gurkha's territory. And here I have shown this very easy for you to remember. The red one is the Lucknow districts. This is in the Bareilly region, the Rampur princely state, and this is the Delhi territory. You can easily remember them. And these the districts are very easy. If you remember Lucknow, east of Lucknow is BaraBanki. This is the Sarayu river, Gaggar river. North of Sarayu you have Bahraich district and Gorakhpur, Gonda district, that is close to the Tarai region. And south of Gaggar river, that is Sarayu river, and we have that is Faizabad, that is the Ayodhya district, and then you have Sultanpur district that contains Amethi Lok Sabha constituency. Then you have PratapGarh Bela on the right bank of river Ganga. Excuse me. And why United Provinces is very important? Because this is not only the key provinces of Bharat, the Pakistan movement emanated from here. Its predecessor secessionist movement or separatist movements like Bareilly movement, Aligarh movement, Urdu movement, later Pakistan movement, concept of Jinnah's corridor going through this region connecting West Punjab to East Punjab, All this passed to this region. Important prominent leaders like Sarid Muhammad Ahmad Khan Saeed and Liaquat Ali Khan and Chaudhary Khaliq-Uzzaman, who later became the Governor General of East Bengal, East Pakistan, all of them hailed from this province. So it's very, very important to remember this province. And population wise also, the province has a 240 million people as of 2022 in an area of 240,000 square kilometers. Means every square kilometer is 1,000 people if you distribute uniformly. That is the humongous amount of population on the planet Earth itself. A slightly more population resides in East Bengal, West Bengal, that is today's Purb Bengal, Bangladesh, round about little more, but almost essentially the same population. And with increasing aspirations and providing them, in addition to food and basic shelter, the gizmos and commercial products will be very challenging for the industrial civilizations for 240 or 50 million people, not counting the Uttaranchal that nearly has 12 or 13 million people as of today. Excuse me. And you can see this is the James Runnell. We talked about the geographer, father of Indian geography, James Runnell, and he passed away around about 1830, at the few years before the death of Maharaja Ranjit Singh. And James Runnell, the maps he made about general initial maps, they may not be perfect like a modern maps. And you see the maps he made. The later it was made the Bengal Presidency map, and you can see the United Provinces map. And this is the, you can see the entire territory, Nawabi territory, United Provinces, and all enclosed. The eastern part is the Faizabad division, the western part is the Lucknow division. This is the southern province and Deccan, and so on. And these are the districts we can see. So this is the Ghaggar River. North of Ghaggar River, you have Bahraich and Gonda, and BaraBanki district here south of Ghaggar River, that is Sarayu River, and you have Faizabad district, Sultanpur district, Raebareli district, that is on the banks of PratapGarh, Bela districts there. And so as of 2022 or 23, 8,000 million people populate on the planet Earth, 8 billion. China has around about 1,500, even though it is put less here. India has nearly 1,400 now. United States 330, Indonesia 275. If you take the national states and sub-national states, that means provinces, states like that, the sixth position will be the United Provinces on the planet Earth with 240 million people. If you add Uttaranchal, it will be 250 or 260, pretty close to Indonesia. That is the fifth largest, most populated subnational state or on the planet Earth. So this is a very, very important. That's why knowing the geography, the regions, the districts, places of United Provinces is very key in understanding not only Bharat, but also the planet Earth itself. That's why I brought this series for our audience. That is about the fascinating Faizabad division of the 10 divisions, 48 districts of British India's United Provinces. Mitram and Bandhu, and thank you for joining me today in this presentation. I really appreciate if you like the series, if you subscribe the channel and bring it to the notice of your friends, and also will appreciate your comments on this presentation. See you later in other presentations. Dr. J. Reddy's South Asia Maps Intellectual Kshatriya channel, education channel.